Well, I think it's obviously going to be a great game. Mahomes and Brady have split 2-2 in their career games against each other. I think the Bucks are going to pull this one out. I think they're going to win 28-24. I think it's going to be. I think they're going to limit the Chiefs as much as possible on scoring until about like middle of the third quarter ish, and I think Brady's going to make them pay.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. What I have is I have the Bucks winning 34-31. Obviously, I'm a huge Brady fan, favorite player ever. But I think this game goes further than Brady. I think it's a lot of what comes on with this defense. If they could play, they're one of those teams that just has the playmakers to turn the game around like that. I think, and we'll all give ours. I think my MVP prediction is going to be Brady. I think if he wins, he's just going to have to do too much to not get it, like you've seen in past Patriot Super Bowls. Also, just as a couple dark horses, Devin White, I think if they win, he's going to have a huge impact to the game regardless. And JPP might be coming up with a big strip sack or something like that. I think what I think is going to happen in this game, Brady's going to manage the hell out of it. He'll have a few slip-ups. I could see him throwing a pick, maybe two. But the run game's gonna lead the way. Rojo, playoff Leonard Fournette. They've been great, and I think they're gonna keep going. They're gonna ride the run game a lot. I think that one of the biggest points, and I hope it ends up coming to this. I think time management will decide the game. It'll come down to either the Bucks have the ball. Minute left, minute 30, or the Chiefs have the ball, minute left, minute 30, and it's just Bruce Arians, he's known for his crazy offensive ability, and so is Andy Reid, but one thing Andy Reid's always gotten taken against him was his time management. Exactly. And Andy Reid, and Bruce Arians with Brady now, Brady kind of runs his own game on the offensive side. So I could see them maybe having a disagreement. One calls a timeout. What Brady wants to keep going, and Arians thinks it's time for a timeout. If the two can stay on the same page, this will be a game that I think they could win for sure. If not, then I think Andy Reid and the Chiefs could pull it out.
We got a clean sweep of the Bucks because I also think the
Wow.
Bucks are pulling out.
Look at this.
Yeah, I know.
The underdog. I think they're opening up at like plus 148 to the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't think Tom Brady loses to Patrick Mahomes again this year, and I don't think Tom Brady loses in the Super Bowl to Patrick Mahomes again this year.
Yeah.
So especially when you think about that, Tyreek Hill had himself a game. He had 200 yards in the first quarter the last time these two played, but I think Bruce Arians is a guy who, if you're Brian Westbrook said something this week about how Bruce Arians will literally, 2 weeks prior to the Super Bowl, sleep in his office and game plan and have the game plan ready a week prior.
Exactly.
So he's going to know what he needs to do to stop Tyreek Hill, stop Travis Kelce. Obviously, you can't really stop him. You can only contain him. But even if you do contain him, on the other side, you got Tom Brady, Antonio Brown, Rob Gronkowski, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin.
All these weapons.
Right.
Yeah.
So I almost think it's going to be harder. It's a testament to, okay, which defense is going to contain the offense. Because we both know, the offenses are going to come out and do their thing.
Yep,
They're going
it's
to ball.
high flying.
I think to win this game, you're going to have to put up more than 40 points. I think the Bucks are going to win 41-37. Because, little bold take, I have the Chiefs missing an extra point. And I think it could be crucial.
Wow.
And yeah, Super Bowl MVP, Tom Brady. And then defensively, if somebody was to win it, I would go Carlton Davis, just because I think hasn't he had a pick in every game?
He can make great. Sean Murphy Bunting has been great. They got some corners that are.
I think anyone on the Bucks defense could win Super Bowl MVP because, as you were saying earlier, they are just filled with playmakers and anyone who can change a game at any moment.
Exactly.